I just did this whole video and I didn't even record. Good job. So I was sent a desk by Flexispot, and here it is. It's a very nice desk. These desks come in at around £400. This one is the E5. There are several different options to choose from, but this specific one, the legs are about £350 and the top was about £100. So that's like £450, which is probably about $600. It is quite an expensive desk. I do feel, however, that the price is representative of the quality of it, so that is a massive plus, because if it was super cheap, it would feel like you'd been robbed. So I'm going to talk in this video about my assembly process. What the fuck? And then I'll give a little bit of a review at the end. So, here we go. The desk arrives in 2 boxes. Both of these boxes are very heavy, so I would advise getting some help lifting these around. The long flat box obviously contains the top, and the other contains the legs. It's at this point I realised just how high quality this thing is. Everything feels so sturdy and robust, and extremely heavy. The manual is quite shit. It's obviously not that bad because I have got the thing together. Could you imagine if it fell apart there? But it's not ideal. If you've never built any furniture before, I would advise getting a little bit of help, because some things can seem pretty cryptic and it doesn't really explain a lot of things that you have to actually do to get the desk together, which is what a manual should be for. The feet attached to the legs first. These do go on in a certain way, so be sure to check the pictures. It says to put the cable management cover on. I don't know why you need to do that just yet. There's a long process before you need to put that in place. You then have to lift the whole frame onto the legs, of which I got some help to do this because it's pretty tricky on your own. And then secure down the inner bolts. You don't need to put the outer ones in yet. That's to hold down the frame to actually secure the table on as well. Now this was where the manual was really showing its weaknesses. Underneath the table frame are 4 little Allen key bolts that are holding on a sort of a clutch mechanism. You need to undo those bolts, which will allow you to extend the entire frame. Now this is for a pretty good future-proofing reason if you decide you want to upgrade the size of your table if you move place or if you need some more space. So the fact you don't have to buy any new parts is really clever. So I really like this idea. Then you just slide some little shim pieces in and screw the desk into place. Now there are so many holes to hold this thing down. There's way more holes than you ever need. I've only put 3 on this side and 3 on the other, and then 2 in the middle. That's absolutely fine. I'm never going to be lifting this thing up manually, and there's a lot of screws there holding it down. The benefit of having so many different screw holes though is if I take this thing apart several times, you're just screwing directly into the chipboard. Now I know that the IKEA one has some actual fittings or fixtures inside the surface top, the countertop, which is a very clever idea, but I don't know how many times a day you're taking apart your desk. I'm not gonna need that. And if I do take it apart a bunch of times, I've got multiple holes to screw into, so it's absolutely fine. All of the controls are next. The panel just screws in, and then everything plugs into a central box, and that box plugs into the wall. Then I could test it, and it's a very nice thing to see it going up and down. I spent quite a little bit of time just pressing up and pressing down. Then I can secure the whole box into the underside of the table and then try and figure out the cable management. It is a bit of a nightmare. There really doesn't seem like there's enough storage down there for the cables, but you can just cable tie external like bundles of cable underneath, and it's unlikely you're gonna see that. And after that, I could put all my stuff on it. And now here we are, with the desk all done. I am in love with it. It is so bloody good. It's so simple to use. You can just set whatever height you want to one of the various buttons, of which there are 3 different pre-settings that you can have it to. So you're probably gonna wanna have standing, sitting, and then another one. But you can also just tweak the height with the actual up and down button. It's very simple. So you have to press it once to activate the control panel, presumably, so that's not, if you knock it, it's not just gonna go up and then you're like, what's going on? So you press it once, and then you can press it to your standing height. I've set mine at 2. And up it goes. It's pretty silent, it goes up pretty quick. 125 kilogram weight limit, don't exceed that, that's a terrible idea, but you'd have to put a lot on here to get 125 kilograms on a desk. After you're ready to sit back down again, you press the 1 button, or whichever one you set it to. Could be 3, could be 2, could be 1. And just like that, that is the Flexispot E5. It's really good. I really don't know what to say. It's a desk and it moves up and down. It's a very high quality thing. It's a lot of money, but if you're in the market for one, it's a good one for you to think about because I like it. I've never had a standing desk before. I'm the first time user of a standing desk. I didn't know I needed a standing desk, but now I love standing up at my desk. It's a very nice feeling. You feel sort of a bit more free. It's nice to change your posture throughout the day. Sitting down can get really boring, so standing up feels like you're a bit more ready. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much going to conclude this video. It is a lovely, lovely thing. Thank you, Flexispot, for sending it to me. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. They've also got a wealth of different ones to choose from, different color variations. You can get white legs or gray legs or whatever you want, and lots of different surface tops. There's a darker mahogany, there's a white, there's a black. There's a lot of customization options. Go and check out their website at the very least, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Goodbye.